Hi guys, good afternoon. Just wanted to share you people with some information and some analysis I have given in this group. So let us quickly jump into that file. Where is that? Yes, here it is. So let me just roll it up, crop, roll it. Yes. So for instance, let me see. This is the file which I have shared to you people, right? So Kakaria has this gentleman has shared from his task. Look, the stock name is Axis. Okay, so now why I have given, you might have wondering why I have given this PDH, PDL, PWH, WL, MHML. So from all these values it makes certain sense. So even the current VWAP and previous month VWAP, previous week VWAP, I'll tell you why those values are so crucial. So today is one such example with Axis Bank. So of all this, I have given a color coding where the highest price would be the reddish color and the lowest price would be the greenish color, dark greenish color. Okay. So all the dark red and dark green are highest peak number and lowest numbers. Okay. So here the identically the highest number is previous month high, which is 730, because we are comparing with monthly charts. Okay, so the lowest numbers, it is just 1 month chart we are comparing. That's it. This analysis purely works on monthly chart. So the lowest chart works previous month low. So compared to that, in current month, so far high and low in the weekly, if you see monthly also, what we have done, previous week we have done a high up to 727. Doesn't it make sense that why we have asked previous month high? Unless until 730 breaks, you would not even go for a long in this position in your portfolio. I hope you are getting my point. Unless until previous month high takes out, this stock is not meant for buying. It is sell on rise until that previous month high level. So the current market price as of yesterday is 691. Fortunately today closing price is 685. We need to wait for some more time for weighted average adjustment price, exact closing price. Okay, so based on these calculations, as per the prefill sheet I have shared it, there is one disclaimer: this is completely my proprietary strategy, and I request everyone not to, what you call, like, indulge in kind of resharing or without any prior intimation or prior confirmation from my side. Please don't share it to anyone, or to any strangers. This is a proprietary what you call tool, and we are trying to take a patent right and copyrights on this also. We have filed application, we in the sense myself and my sister. So I have filed an application. I'm waiting for the result. Okay, appropriate approvals. So now coming back to the analysis, like previous day high. So I've asked for OHLC. You might be knowing by now what exactly OHLC is: open, low, open, high, low, close. And coming to other part, week high and monthly also I've given. So based on this, even VWAP I have asked you people to give it out. And 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 the only thing which shows you what you call the momentum for the day is the volume comparison. If you observe, previous week has got 5 days, and the total volumes which have come up is 53 point something, 5 lakh, 53.5 million volumes. So average day is 5, so average volume per day is something around 10.7. So the chances of previous week high, unless until we have a volume, average volume of touching something 19, there wouldn't be any chance like you would be targeting your monthly high and low. So previous week high, low. What is previous week high, low? Previous week high is 727. What is the low? 692. Okay, so 692, right? So are we above previous week high or low? Yes, we are above previous week low, but certainly we are below previous week high. Now compare to this volumes, it is saying that previous week high volumes is, we are at par. In fact, it is more than at par of 10.7 million volume, average volumes in previous week compared to yesterday's volume. So now the price, the VWAP level, if you have the similar level of volume matching at previous days, check out the VWAP level of previous week, because you are comparing with weekly. So what is VWAP of previous week? 701. Now, okay, until here it is clear, I guess. Okay, now let us shift to the price of what you call Axis Bank. So Axis Bank today's high, low, close. So what exactly is the high here, guys? We have done a high, sorry for that, we have done a high of just 698.6, not even touching that 701, which is VWAP. So we identically shouldn't we say that VWAP, price has been rejecting VWAP range. There is no bias interest over there above near 701 or above 701. Isn't it obvious that we could blindly go with a short at a stop loss of 701.5 for an instance like 702 in that matter? Because 700 is also a psychological level. Okay, now the price we have we might have done it at least 695 or 698 in the opening. Let us open the chart. What is the opening candle? 5 minutes candle we have seen. Opening 10 minutes candle, let us see. Okay, so today's opening 10 minutes candle. So today is something 14th. Okay, so 14th 10 minutes candle somewhere around here. So in this is a candle. So somewhere we could have happily got this price somewhere around 696 695, right? Since we are rejecting, we are having a rejection over here. So we are clearly it is clearly identical. It is clearly visible here that VWAP level is 701, whereas we are trading at 607 606. So it is near to the psychological level also, and the daily VWAP is also 695 yesterday. Isn't it obvious, right? So had a short been taken at that place of 696 697 with a short of 701, what could be your target? Now this is your what you call dilemma. Now what could be my identity target? This is where I have given these levels. These are purely OHLC basis. Okay, so now the resistance I am saying 702. Isn't it obvious that 702 monthly VWAP is 702? It is a resistance over there for your first resistance. After that 712, after that 729, and our ironically our previous month high is 730, and we are having resistance 3 of 729. This is purely mathematics, guys. Don't mix up with any kind of fail proof strategies kind of thing, but this is purely mathematics based calculation. So if I had taken a chance of shorting at 696 697 with a stop loss of 701, what could be my target? My ideal target would be S1, right? Because I have rejected R1, definitely I should touch S1. In worst case, if I had trailed my S1 over here, the moment when I touch 685, the moment if I trail my stop loss, my next target would be 679, isn't it? Yes. Now go to our charts, today's chart. What is the low today? Let us see. Wow, today's low is 681. What is my target? 685. So how much it could have been? Let me just open my calculator. Okay, chalo. This 696 average, let us say 702. So the 6 rupees. So what is April? Let me check it. Axis Bank future. So what is the lot size of Axis Bank? It is 1200. So the 1200 6 into 1200. So what is the risk, guys, here? 7200. What you would have fetched? 696 minus 685. 11 rupees into 1200. So what you would have got? Minus 7200 divided by 7200. So your risk reward ratio is somewhere around 1 is to 1.8, isn't it? Isn't it, guys? For a risk of 7200, you have targeted 13200. At least let us say 1 is to 1 ratio, 7200 you would have got, right? I hope this strategy is interesting for you guys now. This is being done only just purely because I don't want you to miss out these kind of analysis. So having said that, so now the lowest for this month we could possibly see if you see the trend, previous month 626 low, previous week it is 692 high, and currently we are not even touching previous week high. So are we trying to prove that we are trying to go with an level of level to a target of 620 either or 730? So the two ranges I have given: sell at 730 with a minor risk, or buy above 730. In another instance, sell below 630 627, or buy at 627 with minor stop loss. So these are crucial levels. Whenever you see on a board spot levels, this should work, right? So such is the case with all the major stocks which I've shared with you people. So yeah, so this is my group. Let me go to this one, shared medias. Yeah. So such is the case with all these stocks, because these are the stocks that has got majority of index moving capability. This is pure, these stocks are purely what you call, like, they control the entire index movement. Major weightage, when it comes to major weightage, I have taken all the top 10 Nifty, Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty, all the top 10 weightages stocks. Okay, so that's why you will see somewhere around 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 stocks. Okay, pardon me, 20. Yeah, right, guys? So this is it, guys. I'll take another instance. Let us see, this is one such example I just wanted to show you guys. And there is another chart shared by this gentleman. It is AU Bank. Okay, now, so AU Bank, we are saying that 1278, 970 is previous week low. So the overall thing is there. So now let us go to the chart. What is there in AU Bank today? Wow. So what is it, guys? We are, the current market price for us is 955. We are actually below the previous, what should I say, we are actually above previous week close, but previous week high below, right? Whereas if you see previous week volumes, we are almost having an incremental volumes compared to previous month. Previous month we have got only 1.99 millions average volume per day. When it comes to previous week, it has been already double. Now when it comes to previous day, that has already been 10 times compared to previous month average day volumes, and even weekly volumes it is almost 3 times. So something is about to happen, right? So volume speaks to you guys. Always keep a check on volumes on any stock. So now coming to the structure, like previous day high is 965, 947, 972, and our current price is 955, and current VWAP is also placed at 955. Okay, great. So this means, like, previous month VWAP, previous week VWAP, we are absolutely near to previous month previous week VWAP. just above one point, right? Our current market price. So it is almost 3 weeks back, I mean 3 weeks high, right? So what does this significantly imply? Okay, now let me just share it to you. Okay, so the AU Bank, what is the high for today? Now let me see, let me tell you. Since we are comparing it to previous week in the first instance, because we have almost all having 3x incremental in the volumes, right? So now see the previous week high. What is previous week high? 972, isn't it? 972 is previous week high. Now let us go. What is today's this thing? Like, let me just log this. Let me just close all other things. Okay, so now the AU Bank's high. Wow, isn't it? Isn't it correlated with previous week high? Previous week high is 972, and this week today's high is also 973. Let us go there again. Open the chart, chip in to the 10 minutes, and let us see. In the first instant, did this actually increase and sustain above previous week high? It tried to close just above 50 paisa above previous week high of 972, whereas the next candle, if you had waited for the next candle for a confirmation, because you have an ambiguity over here, right? So you have an ambiguity here that price could move up or it could drip down, right? Let me just, yeah, okay. So this candle I am referring, like this is the candle, right? So the candle high is somewhere around close is somewhere open is somewhere around 972, and the close is 970. Isn't it obvious that the 2 rupees, if you could have sacrificed and waited for this candle close, the moment when it closed here, your ideal target I mean entry would be 970, right? 970, right? With today's high or the previous week high, just for safety purpose, if you could have kept it 980 a psychological level, right? A 980 psychological level, had you been kept it in your entry part, one sec, yeah, 975 to 980, had it been kept at that range with a risk of just 5 to 6 rupees, isn't it obvious that you could now go and aim for your targets? Now again come to this part of target setting. Okay, for that reason again let's chip into the right side part. So this is about AU Bank. Okay, so these are the pivotal levels. So we have actually got a rejection at R1. Now tell me, yes, when we are targeting R1, when we are saying that our target would be what would be the target? If I have a target of R1, if I have a rejection at R1 price, what would be my ideal target? Ideal target would be 960, 946, which is S1. Now if I have a rejection near R2, if I have a rejection, what would be my ideal target? 937. What would be my safest target? 946, isn't it? Am I right or not? Yeah. So if I had shot at 970, which I've shown in the charts, so with a stop loss of something around 980 psychological level at a 10 rupees stop loss, so my ideal target would be 946, safest target. Now let us see whether we have touched that or not today. Oh, today's close is 946, right? Great. And today's low is 941. So we just missed that S2 target. Okay, so that's the reason why I said clear cut that we for a safest target 946, right? So the moment when you keep on trailing, you will start trailing at your comfort zones, but still the moment when you touch S1, it is always advisable. AU Bank, let us see May future. What is the lot says? Yeah. So the lot says is 500 rupees. Okay. I mean 500 shares. Now open 500 into 10 rupees. So the risk here you have taken is 5000 rupees. And the reward you would get it. What would be the reward? What would be the reward? From 970 to 9, what is that? 946, sir, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, ideally let us say 945, you have squared it up. Okay, now the 500. So with a risk of 5000 rupees, what has happened, guys? What has happened? uh, what has happened? So you have actually taken a risk of 5000 for a profit of 12500. That's a comfortable guaranteed profits, right? Isn't it right? Yes. So this is what this entire proprietary tool works it out. So I hope you guys are clear. Similar is the case with another one. Let us see. I'll just show you, because these are the stocks I have chosen purely for what do you call Bajaj Finance. We have, okay, I'll do one thing. We have only Bajaj Twins. Let us see Twins also today. What has happened? And then let me just close this. Tick 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 tick. Bajaj Finance. Bajaj Finance future. May future. Finzer. Bajaj Finance. Okay. Now, first let us see Bajaj Finance. Is it Bajaj Finance? Bajaj Finzer. Okay. Bajaj Finzer. This is Bajaj Finzer, and let us go there. So yesterday's closing price is 11,088. So the volumes. Wow. Look at the volumes. I don't think so. Volumes are. Is it correct? I don't think so. This much only volume would come, like 179. He could have wrongly misrepresented that. Let me just check it out. Volumes for you guys. Investing.com. So the volume things, how to fill it out, how to do that, I have actually shared it. Okay, no issue. Bajaj Finzer. Okay, chart. Great. So now let us go to the volumes part. So the volumes which we are speaking about, the daily and the weekly volumes. Okay, weekly volumes. What about weekly volumes? See, previous week volumes. Previous week volume is 2.708 millions. That's a wrong thing. So 2.708 millions. That's the highest volume. Now, previous week we are speaking about, right? Okay, this is a weekly chart, and the level here is 1.81, 1.83, 1.83 something, 1.8. So what about daily? Let me check yesterday's volume. Yesterday's volume is somewhere around, those are millions and these are in what you call thousands. So 2172856 217. So 226k, this is 1000 divided by millions. So 226, let us say, into 1000 divided by millions. 100,000. So the average, okay, so this should be identically, this previous day volume is wrong, that is 0.226. Okay, we are almost near down towards weekly, so lesser than weekly. We are not even touching monthly, so forget about monthly. If we are crossing weekly volumes and then nearing to monthly volume, then we have to compare with monthly levels, or else it's a weekly level comparison. So the weekly levels, we will see what is the high. 11392. What about today's high? Let me go. 11152 is today's high. Split screen. Okay, so let us see. So the weekly high is 11392. What are we having weekly current day's high? 11152, and we are opening at 11125, and yesterday's closing is 11088. Now tell me, guys, your price is below daily VWAP. Your daily VWAP is 11,055, and your closing price is just below VWAP level. So that itself, any price below VWAP, it's a thumb rule. Above VWAP, it's a bullish trend. Below VWAP, it's a bearish trend. So we should be cautiously longs if you are having the price trading below VWAP. So it is not at all advisable if a price is below VWAP to go long. It is not at all advisable to go short if price is above VWAP on any time frame, for that matter. I mean, on any time frame above 1 hour charts. Any time frame above 1 hour charts. Below 1 hour charts, I have never tried it out, have never tested it out also. Okay, so now coming to this, 11392 is what the high is. So we are below VWAP and we are below high also. Okay, and today's high is 115152. In the first 10 minutes chart, let us see first 10 minutes chart. 10 minutes chart, what is that we could have got in the first 10 minutes chart? So first 10 minutes chart itself, there is a big candle up to 11,000, if I am not wrong. So this is that candle. Okay, 9:15 candle. So let us go to 10 o'clock. So the 10 o'clock, 11,000, somewhere around, trading around 11,000. Okay, now we have a VWAP and we have a high of 11392. Okay, now when you are in these kind of dilemmas, whether to keep your stop loss 11,400 or 11,155. Okay, so when you are having your daily price below VWAP, it is always safer and advisable thing, because the kind of risk reward would vary. If you keep 11,400, right, you will be having somewhere around 400 points risk. So it depends upon your risk criteria. If you want to be a lesser risk guy, you would keep VWAP as your stop loss, like 11,155. So on a conservative basis, your ideal psychological level would be 11,200. Keep a stop loss of 11,200. You would have entered at 11,000. Assume that we have entered at 11,000. Now what are the targets? Let us see. The pivotal level says that the target, ideal target, 11,258. So what is today's high? Let us see. I forgot that. Bajaj Finserv 11258. So 11152, we have already a rejection at R1, not even nearest to R1. So assume that our target would be 258. Okay, 11258. I said 11200 stop loss. You could even keep 11258, but that should be fine, I guess. Okay, your ideal target would be 11985. 10985, sorry. And your S2, in case of R1, if there is a rejection at R1, ideal target is S1, and the second ideal target would be S2. But very rare cases you have an S2. But today we are fortunate enough, we captured even S2 also. Okay. 11 10 870 10 80 83 we said 10 870 spot. Okay, so let us assume that from 11,000 yeah, okay, 11,000 where 10 something around enter only around 10 o'clock, guys. This strategy works out only around 10 o'clock. You have to have another at least 7 5-minute candles. So your entry would be somewhere around in this range. Okay, 11,000 11,020, right? I'll capture 11,000 on an average basis. Okay, let us assume 11,000. So your ideal target 10,985 is 15 points, and your ideal stop loss short shit sorry, not stop loss, your 15 rupees. That's a very minor risk. Let us see. The Lord says, oops, 15 into 125, 1875. That's for an smaller trader. It's an good thing, but still. So okay, what is this? So for the entire day, did we keep our VWAP levels? Are we staying below VWAP levels for the entire day? Just check that out. VWAP. So for the entire day, we are below VWAP. So that means we could have easily this yellow line, you could see it, right? 10,974 for the entire day up to 10,960. In case of 10,965 minus 11,000, you would have captured at least VWAP. If you keep your VWAP as your trail stop loss into 35, you would have ended up with a stop loss of, profit of 4,300. If you are very conservative guy, so 11,000 minus 10,980, why should I wait until that time? So I would have closed with this big red candle over here itself, 10,870, because your target has already S2 has reached. Okay, so 115 into 125, so you would have closed with a profit over here, right? You could simply see even that. So hope you guys get my point, like how to decide upon these things and use this tool. And this I am sharing it freely for you guys, just for staying in my clan. Please don't share it to any guys, outside people. And the other part, let us see the Bajaj Finance. And also I give a disclaimer once again, please do not share it in social medias. Just you can share this video, but not the tool. Okay, I trust you guys. I hope you live up to my expectations. Okay, so now, right, we are having, let me open this thing. Okay, split screen. Let me go to this screen. Okay, so Bajaj Finance, what is the case with this? So Bajaj Finance, yeah, so Bajaj Finance, we are having yesterday's close of 53.58, which is again ironically it is below VWAP, right? So the high is 57.50 and the low is 43.62. Okay, we are nearest to high or low? High, nearest to high, right? So our target would be low. Okay, so we should look for sell on rise. Okay, so 53.58.4 is the current market price. So what about what coming to volumes? Okay, so then the volumes here seems to be okay for me. Okay, Yeah, so the volumes here we are witnessing is uh, previous day volumes is 1.54 millions, and compared to previous weeks it is higher than previous weeks and even previous months. Bapre bap. Okay, so let us see what is the previous month and previous week high. 50 and 50 and 50 to 50. So then your price is 53.50. Your previous week is 57.50. Your previous month is 55.50. We have already tried to close, I mean, give an big jump to previous month high. We actually try to jump again from previous month high, right? And we have accomplished that with by somewhere around 175 points, from 55.25 to 57.50. Okay, so now coming to this thing. So what is today's high? 54.05. This is classic example for a short, guys. See, open is equals to high. Any given day, when you see open is equals to high, it's a blind short. Open is equals to low, it's a blind buy. Keep these thumb rules with you people. Okay, any given day, open is equals to low is a blind buy, open is equals to high is a blind sell. Now when it comes to your previous days weeks high 54.40, and your current market price is 53.50 and your open price is 54.05, what would you do by 10 o'clock? What is the price? Let us see. You would certainly enter at 10 o'clock, right? Okay, so what is the 10 o'clock price? So 54 something, 54 55 53.65 something you have got here. 53.65 near to your opening price. So let us assume your opening price only you have shorted it out. Okay, now what comes to your what do you call, like stop loss. Now this is tricky, right? Because you are saying that your previous month high is so high and your previous week is also so high compared to your risk reward. Now what would you do? Okay, in such cases your volumes are greater than previous month's high, right? Am I right or wrong? Your previous month's high, right? So you take VWAP of your previous month's, what it is, 54.60. What is your weekly VWAP? It is 54.20. So it all comes up a consolidation of your risk appetite. So if you could afford losing an extra bucks of 40 per lot, you could simply go with 54.66 as a stop loss. So assume that you have shorted it at 53.50, 53.50, and your stop loss is 54.60. Okay, so 53.50, 54.60, 54.60, 53.50. So your stop loss is 110 points, and your lot says what comes to your lot says Bajaj Finance. Oh shit, Bajaj Finance may future. Your lot says is 125 into 125. So your risk is 13,750. Babre bab, risk is very high. Okay, still let us see what it has fetched you, what it could have fetched you people. So yeah, yes. So your ideal targets now. Now time for your targets. When you are saying 53.58 and your high is 54.05, that means that your resistance one is 54.22 here as per your pivotal levels. So the levels given here, it is 54.22. So your stop loss, I mean target, ideal target would be 53.12 and 52.65 S2, S1, S2. So what is your low today? What is your low today? Low 52, 52, 52.65 is our low. 52.65. Babre bab, we have again touched almost the S2 level today. Isn't it great, guys? Don't you feel this? This is giving some value addition to your what you call risk reward ratio when it comes to 53.60 minus Assume that your price is completely below VWAP on a 10 minutes chart for the entire day. Your VWAP, this yellow line. So complete day your VWAP is down. Around 10 around 1 o'clock your VWAP has been touched. Okay, so what would be your trailing? Certainly you would not wait until this price comes up back to the year, right? You will book it somewhere around this candle. If I'm not wrong, this candle, these four candles, somewhere in this between four candles, somewhere around 52 52 52 80, right? So 53 52, I assume that we have done it at 52 80 into 125. So your profit would have been 10,000. Okay, so that's it, guys. This is one such proprietary tool. I have been backtesting it since long back. I've done some backtests for approximately 3 months. So hopefully you enjoy this video. And before I leave,